All right, it's day 11. It's 5:51. I woke up with it raining outside. We're supposed to go over Dick's Pass tonight, or this morning, before breakfast. So we'll see how it goes. Everything is dry, though. It's not pouring. But another part of the journey here we're going to experience. Success. Both Gabrielle and my Kevlar bear bags are underneath this pile of rocks and sticks and tied to this tree. Unmolested, and we're ready for breakfast. All right, so this is day 10. I did the intro. Gabrielle's nice and warm.
Day 11.
Oh, whoops, day, okay. Now we're gonna keep going. Okay, so it's day 11. So your tent looks really good. You're dry?
Yeah, so just the back of it got a little wet. I moved my rain tarp,
Oh, yeah.
but there was a little bit of a puddle there.
Yeah.
So part of my tent is wet.
Oh, that's
I
good.
anticipated the possibility,
Yeah.
so I moved myself further down, so nothing in my tent is wet.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. So let's check out my tarp here. Actually, I'm really glad I changed the tarp. That was a little rain there, but nothing's in that corner right there. So I just kicked the water off. It was totally dry inside, which I was really surprised. I thought this Silon Nye or what Nisil, or whatever it's called. But see, that was nice and cozy in here. Yeah, it worked pretty darn good.
Did you notice that you're mostly in the circle of dryness, though?
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, because I know when I woke up this morning, I heard it. I'm like, oh crap, man, I'm gonna go over Dick's Pass in the freaking rain. So we're okay. So Jordan, how your tent looks pretty epic right here.
Yeah.
Totally good, huh?
I was completely dry.
Yeah.
Only thing is, like, anything that touches the wall is wet.
Oh really?
So just like the foot box.
Foot box.
It's a little wet.
Yeah.
Well, otherwise, no issue. Obviously, you could see it worked.
Yep.
The line here.
Yeah, there's your line.
So, yeah. It felt like it was like pouring at one point, but when you do that, it's like, well,
No.
did it really rain that much?
No, this morning was when I woke up. That's when I heard it. It was sprinkling. It wasn't like pouring, but it was raining. But it wasn't like really raining. It was just sounds a lot louder in a tent. So anyway, so we might have some off and on rain today. We really don't know. The wind's starting up a little bit. It was totally calm last night. Of course, after the bear episode. So let's see some of that slime, Jordan. Oh, you can't see. Dang. Okay, so this bag was being. Oh yeah.
See where it was.
See the bear slime? That is like legit.
That's
man.
where its tooth was.
Nice, look at the imprint. That, it was going for the goods. So
and also there you can see. Yeah, look.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
look at that, man. Okay, this is why these Kevlar bags work. Now we don't know how the contents of the food is though.
No.
We're gonna check that out already.
20 feet off of
Yeah,
the tree.
yeah. So, but it was the paracord was what was slowing it down, right?
Yes, I think
Because it was tied.
It was still tied up,
Yeah.
but yeah. So it couldn't take it away.
It couldn't grab it easily, and then Jordan came up. JC, the bear wrangler, came up and started.
The other one.
Yeah, you should have heard her. Man, she was yelling at that bear. It took me like a couple of minutes to get my shoes on. She was bare feet. I had some rocks. I'm clicking them together and everything. And I never saw the bear. But Jordan says the bear was about head high.
It's quite large. I mean,
Yeah.
the back side of it seems to be about here, like its
Yeah.
butt. But I've seen they kind of walk with their heads.
Yeah.
So it could have been as tall as this tree. Then. It could have. No, it stood up maybe. But like it was large, and it looked a little brown, but mostly black.
Yeah.
But it was also dark.
Yeah. And it never came back.
Yeah.
I don't think it came back.
I did
We
hear-
yeah, another camp we heard something.
Yes, I heard twice, 2 big clinks, so I don't know.
So I'm not sure what, yeah. But anyway, so we're okay. So everybody's okay. The tents are going to be a little damp when we pack them up. But we'll be able to deal with that. But everything else is dry. So I think we're good for the day. Time for some nitro coffee. And then we're probably going to hit the trail. Now, hopefully we will meet Chris, because we never found Chris because of the weather last night. And there's a lot of people in the, a decent amount of campsites around here. So, all right. Hike on. Let's get our bear bag out of the nest of rocks. So this is the lake we're at. Right now, it just started to sprinkle again. It was crystal clear glass just like 30 seconds ago. So it looks like we're gonna have to pack up, get out of here pretty quick. Okay, we're hiking on 721. Dang, I forgot the elevation.
I don't know. You've just really been forgetting a
Eight. That's what I do. About 8,300 feet right now. So got a late start, but we had other priorities right now. So Jordan's gonna finish getting stuff together here. She's got some electrolyte powder issues to deal with. Yeah, she's got to deal with that. Get everything cleaned up. And hopefully we're going to meet at the top of Dick's Pass. So that's where we're headed right now. Ready, G? Hike on. Well, that's really pretty in the distance there. We can't, I don't know if you can see that, but we can see kind of where we were yesterday. We're really just getting going. We're really sad because Jordan has to, she got electrolyte powder all over stuff, made stuff sticky, it's getting all over. The bear did not puncture the op sack, but somehow punctured the food, a couple of her dinners. So she's a little concerned about that. So we hiked on and we're planning on meeting at the top of Dick's Pass, but we know though that we might not see her again. So that'd be a big bummer. But we also know that it's kind of the way it works when you're in groups traveling like this. And there's not a safety issue either. We know that. So we hope the weather's good at the top of Dick's Pass. If it is, then we will for sure meet her there because we're going to be having breakfast there. So, and we still don't know where Chris is. My guess is that he could be really close to the top of Dick's Pass right now. So we'll see how it goes. The journey continues. We do have some hiking to do today, but you just gotta look at that. Yeah. I suspect when we get to the top of the pass, it's gonna be even more epic than this. Yeah, so Dick's Pass is either, if I zoom in, we see a trail, looks like going horizontal there, but it's either on the left of that little peak or the right in the trees that we just can't see yet. But we stopped here because if you look down at the bottom here, look at that lake. It's just a bunch of tiny, yeah, and we passed a bunch of littler ones on our, just down the left to us, down this big ridge that we're on. It's just no shortage of beauty. So we're moving up to Dick's Pass. We're getting pretty high. I think our legs must be pretty fresh because we feel really good. So there's that beautiful lake right below this trees here. You probably can't see it, but there's a big snow patch right there. It might be the glacier. There's a big ridge line in front of us, so we don't know how far it actually goes down. But if you see that body of water right there, kind of in the middle of the shot, that is Lake Aloha. That's where we were swimming in the sun yesterday. And some of the lakes below are some of the lakes we walked by. Well, we're getting closer, but we've seen a couple of these meadows on our way up here, and actually the headwaters of some little streams. So there must be a whole lot of moisture in these rocks up here from all the snow. Yeah. Gotta love nature. Well, we are really getting close. I mean, this is, from what I can tell, this is the top right here. This is the pass. Because I think we're kind of foolish to walk up there, but we don't know what's on the other side though. But there's some amazing views we're gonna see at the top, so I'm gonna hold those off until they're even more amazing than they are right now. We're kind of near the top, and we're thinking that, I think that's a little glacier up there we've been looking at. You can see the bottom now. So it looks pretty small, but that looks legit to me. So here are some of the views. Not much. That's where we came up from yesterday. Lake Aloha is there. These trees are blocking the other views I will show you, but now we're at the saddle of the pass. Now we get a glimpse of what's on the other side.
Another glacier thing over there.
So that must be Dick's Lake right
Yep.
there. Yeah. Another glacier right there. Dick's Lake. It does look a little rainy down there, or smoky. So that's kind of where we're headed, in this direction. Well, that was just the viewpoint, or the first viewpoint. We still have to hike up. So you say, well, why would somebody build a stupid trail like that? My guess there's a giant cliff just to my left right here that drops into the lake. See if we can get a little glimpse of the cliff without, oh yeah. You can see the angle right here, but it literally just drops off below us right here. You can never really capture it. Oh, there's a marmot right there. Where's that guy? Let's see him. He's on the move. Dang. Oh yeah, there he is. He's right in the middle. He's not moving. Yeah, but anyway, he's there. Alright, so we're gonna hike up the trail right here. And then we'll be able to show you probably a 360 coming up. Some perspective down there. That was the viewpoint I was just at. And you can see there is a little trail going up to that peak right there, which would be awesome, but we're not doing that. So we just hiked up here. We're not quite there yet. We're getting close though. Here's the trail. That's the meadow. We're just about the top of the pass. My watch says we're at like 9,200, which means we're probably closer to 95.
We're at like 93. You can see like one beam of sunlight, I think, right there.
One beam of sunlight. Wow. But you know, I'm just in my t-shirt right now and a little buff. So let's get hiking here. Normal speed. See what's on the other side of this. Dick's Pass. Starting to see stuff. Woo! It's the official stake in the ground. Woo! Here we go. Dix Pass. There we go. This whole thing, man. This is weathered. There's part of what we came from. A couple little raindrops hitting my glasses. Beautiful. Time for breakfast. Breakfast time, and got cold soak my oatmeal here. You can hear the blast furnace right here. Gabrielle's getting, the water's getting close to being done here. Got her coffee set up right there. Oh, there's the English muffin. We'll have to show you that just a little bit later here. So we're looking back where we came from. Of course, we're still at Dix Pass. So if you kind of look back here, right around here, that's where the smoke was coming from. We're pretty sure. So honestly, we don't see any smoke clouds, we don't see any plumes, we don't see anything. Now that could be smoke back there, but man, I don't smell anything here at all, and the wind's blowing in our faces right here. So I don't know what happened to the fire. Last we checked 2 days ago, it was 27% contained, but it sure looks better than it did, and we can see things that we couldn't see before. The sky actually looks really, really cool right now. Now, while that was really beautiful, this is what we're going to be hiking into. Maybe over here a little bit more, but we think that what we're looking at here is rain, and we don't want to do that. Now, there was a gnarly fire going on south. I mean, it was just blazing south of Lake Tahoe a few days ago, so that may be some smoke too. So this is just too awesome to pass up here. This is a unique backpacking experience we're looking at. G is experimenting with breakfast here. So give us a quick explanation, G.
So I've got, it's called like split, but basically there's almond butter, and then there's strawberry spread, which is just jam.
Wow.
And then I got English muffins, and voila!
Look at that. Man, that looks really good. Yeah.
Coffee, and then I have some applesauce.
Nice.
This is my bar.
Yeah, that's my bar. That's my breakfast. Notice the difference there? Yeah. Well, we're waiting for Jordan while we're having our breakfast. Hopefully she'll be here soon.
Yeah, if we take, she told me, she says, I'm going to take them up over Mount Talek right there, because that trail drops down into Richardson Lake.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she said that, she's like, I can get breakfast there this morning or whatever.
Yeah.
To Richardson.
Yeah, so I think the scouts are done, but I don't know what Haley's gonna do.
That's
She's
bummer,
Well,
because I thought
Gabrielle has an idea here.
there's actually a trailhead a little bit outside of the Desolation Wilderness, and I was thinking Haley could just,
Yeah.
well,
All right, so what they're talking about is Haley and the Boy Scouts. They all lost their food last night. They were all camping, Chris and the Boy Scouts and Haley, at the same lake we were, Gilmore. But because of the wind and the rain and everything, you know, we didn't know we were both there. So Gabrielle and I, it turned out, were at the front of the pack. We made it to Dix Pass. And then I actually heard, I checked, I didn't see him, but then we heard Chris and Jordan come up. Boy Scouts and Haley are still back there figuring out what they're going to do. But Gabrielle knows that there is a solution if Haley wants to continue, and that's with calling a friend and bringing some food to one of the trailheads that we will actually cross. So she can finish, and I know that she really wants to finish the whole thing. Scouts are like, okay, we're done. And I'll tell you about their bear story. It's hilarious, man. You got to do it right. You can't do it part way. No. So we're back with Chris here.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, man. I thought for sure. I thought you were way ahead of us. I thought, we're just going to be emailing and texting. And I'm super stoked that we get,
Yeah, I was
got to
actually a
see
little
you again.
surprised. I checked my phone. I was actually a little surprised that you answered the text.
I just right here I did. And I'm super excited.
I made it.
Yeah,
Here I am.
Yeah, Jordan's back with us. Yeah, it's always risky when you leave. All right, so we're moving down now to Dix Lake, and you can kind of see there's a number of lakes down there, one way in the distance. The trail is completely different now. It's a sandy, dirty, and it's damp now because it was raining, as opposed to just boulders and crushed rock. So it's actually a welcome treat for us as we walk down here. Yeah, it's just don't need to say anything. So the girls are in front of me. It is so funny listening to them talk. All right, we're talking. It's like they've known each other forever. It's kind of weird. They're talking about, adventures of Odyssey, episodes, Veggie Tales, all sorts of other stuff. And they're just giggling and laughing. And they're in the middle of nowhere through this incredible journey that they're just both thriving in. That's how you start lifelong relationships. So I think their journey's just beginning. It's pretty exciting to watch. It's so funny. They're just talking and laughing. It's just great. Oh, completely unexpected things are happening on this trip. I guess that's what we want. And we're definitely getting it. Good times.
That's why Instagram puts so many ads. They're making so much money.
Obviously, we got some switchbacks. I think this is Dix Lake right here. It's clearing up. It's supposed to clear up today. Get sunny, maybe some rain tomorrow. Not sure. Well, it's getting better and better. Weather is super clear. I mean, as you can see, there's like no haze hardly at all. That's Dix Lake. So we just got down the lake. Chris is filling up water here. Gabriel's in camp. This isn't camp. This is just hanging out. So we're at the lake. Here it is. Get to see it firsthand. Ugh. Try not to drop it. All right. Here we go. Woo! So we're actually paralleling Fontanellis Lake, which is behind these little rocks, behind this pond. For some reason, I really like these little ponds. I think they could freeze solid in the winter, or there's just no water left, but I don't know, something about it.
But yeah, it's too.
Well, go stick your hand in it.
I will.
Yeah. So this is our first view of Lake Fontanellis. I think we're gonna probably get another one on the other side of these rocks. So I am pretty sure I've been here before many years ago with my dad, who thankfully got me into backpacking since I was about 9 or 10 years old. took a ton of trips in the Sierras. That's just where I've been here before. Yeah.
Looks like a very typical Sierras.
Yeah, and if he was here, he'd be fishing right now.
I like that tiny fishing pole that guy had. Just extend it.
Yeah, those are cool.
I would carry that.
So how's that look, G? Pretty awesome, huh? Woo!
Woo!
That's incredible. Here we go. Here's the full picture of the lake from where we're at. This giant rock.
A whiff of hay kind of smell.
I'll see if I can get everybody in this picture.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
All right, hold on, Chris. I'm taking a picture.
You ready, Craig?
I'm still smiling. I'm still ready. Come on. Yeah.
One more
Yeah, I
time.
could hop down and you could pass it down to me.
You got rope, right? I have 50 feet of rope.
Did you really? Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can tell how clear it is because the sun's not bright. This is the clearest lake that we've ever seen on a trip so far here. So apparently that was just the first half of Lake Fontanellis. Here's like an island right here, and here's the second part of the lake. And there could be even more around the corner that I can't even see right now. Like this lake just keeps going. Like there's a cove, got a beach, got some inlets, shallows, deeps. I mean, I swear I can remember throwing a line into these channels with the Panther Martin on my line. This lake just goes on and on. Wave. Everybody. All right, I think this is actually the end of the lake, unless it loops around somewhere here. This looks like the jump off rock ever. All right, so that's Lake Fontanellis. So good to see it again. So that's the outlet of the lake. Nice pool. And if you look in the distance, that is going to be Lake Tahoe, baby. And we were over there on the other side just a couple days ago. Wow. Consensus is we're not leaving just yet. Gonna do a little swimming while we have some blue sky and low wind. I think that's a pretty good idea. So we are taking a nice swim in the lake. I just got out. It was good. It was super nice water. It is the clearest lake I've seen in years. There's nothing like this in Oregon that I know of, except for maybe Crater Lake. So that was pretty cool. So the girls actually swam across, and here they come. All right, here come the ladies. They swam all the way across. They didn't jump. It didn't look deep enough on the other side. So.
I feel like it would have been deep enough. Like I went to touch the bottom and it was pretty deep, but I didn't really want to try and risk anything.
No, you want your
Yeah,
feet.
that's a pretty good jump too.
Yeah,
You could
had to
scrape.
clear it pretty
You
well.
could scrape
That's
your
probably
feet
good,
too.
What,
Yeah.
20 something feet maybe?
Yeah.
To clear it.
No, like from the top of that rock. I mean, it's hard to tell the.
Yeah.
It angled out
Yeah.
a little, but
All right. Good job,
Yeah, you're
ladies.
talking
powder stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been looking for that, Robert.
It's
Yeah.
on Amazon.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah. So this is Robert. We met him at the relay station at the Rose Peak. Is that it?
It was relay. It's called relay.
Relay.
Relay Peak. Yeah.
Highest peak.
Yeah, highest peak, and we could see that, you know, like forever.
Yeah.
And we were hiking. It was pretty good. So it's so cool. We met up with him again. He actually met up for another friend, made a really special connection. So that was cool for him. Yeah. You never know who you're gonna meet. Yeah. Super neat, man. Yeah. Well, it's been quite an afternoon, understatement. So, you know, we made it to Lake Fontanellas. Now we're hiking down to, I think it's Vermilion. There's a couple lakes, I'm not sure which one. That'll put us back on our original schedule here, which is fantastic. We had a great time at the lake. We met you saw pictures of Robert. We met him, I don't know, day 3 or something like that, at the high point of the entire trail. Got to talk to him a little bit more, and it was just amazing. He lives in Washington, not too, you know, a few hours from us, and he said he was a carpenter. And last time we met, and I said, well, what kind of carpenter? Turns out he's a Finnish carpenter. He's like an artist, and really interesting guy. And he's an options trader, which, if you guys know me, I am really into options trading. And he's been so successful with this. He's actually got the legal structure put together, and he's got friends and family, some people that are going to invest some money, and he's actually going to manage their money. So, which is a huge step for anybody, you know. So that's pretty cool. We talked, you know, about that for a while. Told him how I do it, and he told me kind of how he does it. It's pretty cool. But it's just like each day, it's something else. I mean, we started out, it was raining, miserable. You know, people, you know, we almost lost some food. The other people we were hanging out with, Haley, and then the 2 Boy Scouts, which are actually Eagle Scouts, they lost all of their food last night. Turned out all 3 of them, Boy Scouts, her, and actually Chris, camped at the same spot on the same lake we were on, but we couldn't hear them because it was just so stormy and everything. So it's been just a weird kind of, I think we're saying goodbye. Won't see each other again, like maybe ever, till you see them again on the trail. So it's just a really weird dynamic. It's kind of an emotional roller coaster, actually. So, but it's really neat. You know, you don't want to not have the experience, even though it's going to hurt when it stops, kind of thing. So that was pretty neat. So the weather is just gorgeous. You know, I had to put sun stuff on again today. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm sure there'll be more excitement tonight. Plenty of bears in the area, so we'll see how that goes tonight. So I think we just have maybe, I don't know, less than a mile to get to the lake. And that'll be it for the hiking for today. So this is our lake. It's actually called Lake Velma. I just got a clarification on that, and this is where we're going to be camping. Unbelievable. You know, the other really neat thing about it, being in this part of the wilderness, is that, like, I know I've been here before. I know I've been here with my dad fishing. I can distinctly remember fishing in Fontanellas, throwing our lines in the deep kind of passageway with, you know, Black Panther martins, pulling up some big fish. I mean, the memories in this place for me are just startling. So I'm just so thankful my dad actually brought me here. I mean, it impacts you forever. that's what we got going on here as a result of a rabid bear attack. Now, we cannot confirm the foaming of the mouth, but we can confirm beady eyes at night, which is close enough for us. So we got to reorganize, polish, clean. I can smell it. But we got a new strategy tonight.
Yes.
We got like a 12 gauge shotgun, and we're just gonna blow the crap out of it.
I will have an extra bag.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're probably gonna like wrap the bags like around the bottom of that tree or something like that, and put some rocks around it.
Yeah, I think she said she's gonna put hers a little bit further away and pile rocks on it because hers actually smells.
Oh, okay.
So I'm okay with either, but if it makes her feel more comfortable.
Yeah. So what we have over there is a bear canister. Probably the smartest guy here. And it makes a good stool. So we'll talk more about that later.
The smart individual.
Yeah, but this is gonna be our, you see our kind of camp here. We got a tent there. It's Jordan's tent there. Gabrielle and her tent behind her. And we have Chris around the tree there with his cool setup. Very nice. Double, it's a 2 trekking pole tent. And then the epic, one of a kind, never seen before, never will see again, tarp setup by Craig right there. And if it rains, I will lower that initial pole there really low. So, and this is gonna be our, where we're gonna cook our dinner right here. It's a really nice place. Got a log and some, you know, rocks, stuff like that. So that's our setup for tonight. So far, no mischievous activity detected. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it had foam for sure. All right, so what we're looking at here, we're gonna get a close-up of some actual bear puncture holes. Where is this guy?
Are you serious? It had foam? What do you mean?
No, all right. Look at that. That's actual bear teeth.
Here's the
went in
thing,
that.
though.
Yeah.
It did not go through the Kevlar bag.
Yeah.
It did not go through the OPSAC.
Sick.
But the pressure of it popped my dehydrated meals. So we have that one.
Wow.
We have that
Nice.
and that.
Whoa.
And I dipped this in lake water, so like I'm not gonna be able to eat this. This is gonna be way too gross. It's like already soggy.
Oh, is it soggy?
Yeah, because I.
Which is prehydrated, but with lake water.
And on the front here. So this one's pretty done,
Dang.
which is fine because like I have too much now. And then this one, right there,
Oh, nice.
right there.
Did that go through? Oh, that's another one.
Yeah,
Dang.
that went through.
Is that? Can you still eat that one? That one good?
I'm probably gonna eat this one tonight. I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So we have actual bear proof. They do exist. And they foam at the mouth. All right. So part of what we do here is we sweat so much we got to do something about it. So G's going to tell us what we do about it.
So I have noon hydration electrolyte tablets.
Yeah.
So there's usually 10 in a package here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is flavor orange.
Cool.
I have gotten ones that they're like cut slightly down the middle so you could actually break them because they don't fit.
Yeah.
So I have to.
This is hard to do too, isn't it?
I didn't used to have so much trouble.
Maybe we're going to have to pause the video here while we break the tablet. All right. She's kind of, oh, she's at the point of no return. It's not supposed to work like that.
Oh, great. I'm just bending the bottle now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, this is, there we go. Oh, that's pretty good.
One way of getting it.
Yeah, gonna shrink that puppy down. Bro, it looked like she's throwing up. That came out of her back of her mouth or her stomach or something.
Great.
All right, can you get that thing down there now?
Nope.
Wow. This is not how you're supposed to do this. You're not supposed to drool either.
It's clean.
There we go. Is it going in?
This is embarrassing.
All right, we're gonna come back to this. Okay, so we have successfully got it down. Okay, let's look at the sucker bubble. Come on, look at that bubbling good. Has a little fizz kind of taste
So
to it.
depending on how concentrated you have it, it will be more or less fizzy. I usually have more water than it technically calls for, but I like it like that.
Yeah. Awesome. It's clean water too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you make it per the recipe, it's,
Very nice,
it's too
G.
strong.
It's too strong. I like doing
Yeah.
one in like a full liter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
those
they
are
call for
nice.
like 12 ounces.
So that's really good because we
Yeah.
sweat so much and we drink like literally we drink a lot of water, and so it's weird. It does. It's easier to hike when you have some electrolytes.
Water gets boring.
Yeah, I drink a lot of that when I go surfing, and it stops me from cramping. So thank you, G. So we're doing a little cruise around the lake here, and this is the Lake of Islands, not like Aloha, where they just had rocks. These actually have like trees and plants, like in shrubbery. There's a couple other straight across, and there's this really cool one that we're gonna walk around, which is like right here. That's a little island. They're all over here. It's really unique. I don't remember seeing anything like this. Looks like a fun place to camp, huh? Completely illegal though.
Like how much daylight?
But it's just really super nice. Another nice lake.
Mine too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of islands around the corner here we just can't see, but there's one right there. See in the middle there. So we're just kind of exploring it, like a bunch of alders or something, and then we're walking into this like spooky dark forest just starts. Let me see if we can kick up any bears. This is so bizarre how the things can change, the environment and what's growing. If I was the bear, I might want to hang out here until it gets dark. What do you think?
Cool spot for like a more of a sheltered campsite.
Yeah, like right here. You see some rocks there. Yeah, neat. We just found the biggest, coolest tree. Look how gnarly and big that thing is. Whoa. So we're cruising, we're on this peninsula right here. We walked out on tons of really cool campsites, and some of them are actually legal. Oh man, look at the views of this thing. Colorado here in the sun, there's like those islands. Woo! Sun's on us now, feels warm. Look, it goes way down there. Peninsula. This is a special lake. I bet you it's full of fish too. It's about ready to go to bed here. We're doing some of our duties here. So what you see right there is one of our 2 Kevlar bags that are both tied. You can tell, but they're tied. Tied right there, underneath the rocks right here. So there is no freaking way a bear's gonna get this thing. Even if first he has to know that there's something down there.
It's such a weird angle too.
Yeah.
He's got to really crouch and
Yeah, it's just like
get in there.
it's not gonna happen. So, but if he starts moving stuff around, if he tries, we'll be able to hear it. It's like a little valley we got the bags in. We got the bags tied so tight to the tree too. There's no give. There's really nothing to.
Yeah, they wouldn't even notice this.
Yeah. So we feel pretty good about that. Calorie count's pretty sad today.
Yeah, right now I'm only at 2,800, which is
Wow.
really sad.
I have 2,752. That's about the same. Why do I have close to you?
Don't know, Dad.
I don't know. So I have we're at about 7,800 feet right here.
Yeah, 78, 79.
Yeah. So and tomorrow we're hiking up to. We're going down.
Yeah, I think we barely go up, go down, and barely go up, and then go down.
So it's a little bit about the same or a little less.
I think we end up being at like 72 tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll be lower.
Wow. I can feel that pressure squeezing my head right now. Anyways, we're kind of chilling out here in the sun. George is doing something unusual.
Well, my phone's pretty crappy, but I love watching these ducks and like the sun behind the
Oh,
water.
yeah. So we have the really low sun on the lake right now. And the wind's starting to calm down. It's like on Golden Pond type stuff here, man. Super nice. So, pretty interesting day today.
Yeah. Woke
It
up.
was the day of, what was the day of?
Woke up and
Islands.
it was raining
Mm-hmm.
and our tents were wet. Slow start. Went up to a pass.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, and then we met our friends.
we met our friends.
Which we didn't know if we'd see like again. Yeah.
We made it.
Made it.
We could reconnected.
Heard some more great bear stories from people.
Oh, epic bear stories.
And then got, to see a couple more lakes. Got to swim in an amazing lake.
Oh yeah. Fontanelles was just,
Then we got to this lake.
yeah, the Lake of Islands.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah. It's a good day. So tomorrow, I'm sure we're gonna have more like epic adventure stuff.
Probably.
It's weird. We have no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow, other than we're gonna put our packs on and start hiking in the right direction.
Start walking.
All right, on with the journey.